The next interview is part of my research, my extensive research for my TV show. However, being a fitness entrepreneur, I had my own angles during the interview that I'm asking and researching for. But I also find that for other entrepreneurs and other people who are starting off their own businesses, it might be beneficial to watch a few of these interviews because you can still get some key factors and aspects of the business side, even that we are actually talking about sports, fitness and lifestyle. So therefore I thought that it might be a good idea to have it online on the channel. So since I have it on video anyway, might as well somebody else might get benefit out of it. Today I'm meeting the Rafees Rahmathulla. He is the director of the Millionaires Business Club in Dubai. He's very accommodating, down-to-earth gentleman. I felt very welcomed. We just clicked since we met. And this is another thing I've actually learned during my networking is that for new entrepreneurs, it's like what you need to do is just simply go ahead and take action, engage in constant action. Go meet people, try to reach out for people, get to know who they are before you meet them, and then see if you can seek a meeting, and then different doors opens, and then your network becomes larger, and then you never know about a lot of additional value comes in from other people who participate in your meeting, your network, or whatever event you are participating in. So let's start with the interview. It's a bit long, but then again, it's my own research. It's not meant to be a long interview to be aired or to be on the channel. However, let's leave it online as well. Somebody else might get a benefit out of it. All right, let's start. Hey. I'm sitting today with Rafees Rahmathulla, the Director of Operations for the Millionaires Club. I'm very happy to be with you today. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thanks a lot, Isham, and all the best for your project. When I heard about your project, it seems to be really interesting, and I think it will help a lot of people.
Yep, we hope so. It's very interesting because I'm doing it, right? We are sitting at the Conrad. Rafees, you have your office here, and you have as well in Fairmont, right?
Yeah, currently we are in Fairmont, and very soon we will be moving into Conrad.
So the Millionaires Club, it's a fancy title. It's like Millionaires Club. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. See, Millionaires Business Club. It is it's a platform for the business people and the business leaders and entrepreneurs and even the government officials. It's a networking platform for them to meet each other and exchange business ideas and support new ventures. Find new investment opportunities. It's a platform for the leaders.
Do they have to be millionaires or a certain limit?
No.
I'm sure you get these questions a lot.
We usually get these questions. We usually get this question a lot. Only the millionaires can be the members. No, millionaires. It's the word which we are saying millionaires. It's not only the currency. We are not
mindset,
talking about.
right?
It's a mindset. It's a mindset. The people might be having the ideas of $1 million ideas, which we'll say. The people might be having the knowledge. Some people are having money, some people are having knowledge, some people are having great ideas. Government officials, all these people, and a city like Dubai is need a right network to grow. We should have a right network, Then only we will, because I think almost 120 nationalities are living here, and we need to meet the right quality people. And the club, the business club, we are calling it the Millionaires Business Club. It's not a Millionaires Club; it's a business club. What we are, we are not only talking about just business. We are providing, helping them a quality lifestyle also. How we are doing these things for our members. It's a very selected members. First of all, it's for a selected people, and we have a maximum number of people in each city. We will be having a maximum number of memberships. Because of almost only 1,200 platinum members will be there. And what we are providing them, we are providing almost every month great events, to meet each other. It's like it can be an activity.
This is what you do as part of operation,
Yeah,
as like being a part of the operation, running the Millionaires Business Club. This is what you do.
Yeah, actually, we are providing them the platforms for them, for our members to meet each other. It can be an activity, or it can be an summit or a seminar, anything. And when I'm talking about activity, we are organizing. We already organized a couple of polo events, horse race. When the season is starting, we have the horse races. We have golf tournaments for our members. It is supported by local and international people. The business people. They will be traveling and meeting each other, and it will be a good time for them, and it will be a quality lifestyle. Not only just doing the business. Why we are doing these activities, when we are having the business networking events. The people already knows each other.
The group is somehow. It's a small group, even if it's thousands. It's still a small group. So
it's a small group, and the people knows each other, and we can say the ice breaking is happened already. Then they are very free to discuss any opportunities or anything. They can discuss anything, and it makes our members more comfortable to interact, and they can if they find a business opportunity, if they will be doing it together or whatever it is, however it is, it will be happening. And as a club, and most of the time, a lot of organizations right now, or even our members bringing the business proposals, projects on the table.
Are these challenging parts because these selected group, is this part of your challenges that you have to organize or try to accommodate all different variables at the same time?
Yes, actually, we need to provide them,
because it's not just a club. It's not just a...
No, it's just not a club, we are not just a physical premise, people are just coming and sitting and talking and relaxing, going, it's not that, we are operating different parts of different venues in UAE, and very soon we will be expanding into the other cities in GCC. And the people's expectation is very high. As the quality standards we need to meet. It is really we need to keep our the expectations. We need to meet their expectations.
Absolutely.
That is the most important. That is the challenging part. All the time, all the events. And the people attending, and sometimes we will be having the guests people, guests also will be attending the events. All these people, we are very selective, but it's
you have to juggle a lot of variables. From what time to what time, does the director of the Millionaires Business Club works? Like, do you have a certain hours, or is it like you have to be involved in different things?
See, actually now we are, my phone will be ringing all the time, because most of the time it is all the.
By the way, the phone was actually literally ringing every 2 minutes, but courtesy of Rafees, he just put it off. So if you look at here, it's going to keep on lighting every 2 minutes. So, yep.
See, actually the people are very close. We are we are not feeling it is just members. It's calling. It's like we are associating each other, and we are if any opportunities is there, any requirements is there, or we are calling each other, and it's a network. It's a good network, quality network. We are interacting, and as a service provider, technically, or responsible to facilitate. I cannot tell you. I can answer my calls only 9 to 5.
So you could be, even in the evening, you could be engaged in an event or answering calls.
Events will be there, all the events when it is coming, people.
Preparing for an event, actually. Event you have to be there, but preparing you have to.
We have a good team. We have a good team working on our organization, but the situation for, I believe, almost all the team members, it is the same. It's the same, because the people are calling all the time, and they need the support.
Shifting to family now, you have a son, and you have your family over here. So relating to your challenges and work, and you have to really sometimes get a call in the evening, or organize an event, or talking to another team member. How do you manage that with the family? Like if I would ask you, if you give me a quick snapshot of a day in your life? How does it work? I mean, like how do you do the priorities, family, work?
Let's see. That's a tricky question, actually. Yeah. The priorities, of course, for me, I cannot say that, of course, the family is very important. And, in my way of work, I cannot, we are very closely working with people. People need our response immediately. That's why I need to answer the calls or, the emails anytime, whenever it is
So
required.
if we say
But we are dealing with the professional people. They also knows that, we also have the, they also knows this, we also dealing with the families and we need to take. That's why I never face a problem in handling this, professional life and the family life. I think that it is it's perfect.
Managing to balance.
Yeah, and my wife knows very well, what is my schedules and all that. And before moving into Millionaires Business Club, I was the founder and the CEO of Radio. And it's that time it was I can say I was working only for a South Indian community. Okay, the channel was focusing on the South Indian community. It was also challenging, but now here it is, I'm interacting with all the nationalities, all the business people from all, financials, oil and gas,
But you are keeping the balance.
Yeah, we need to keep the balance,
So if we shift again, we started with the business, we shifted to the family, and there is balance. Now we're going to shift to the personal fitness or personal well-being itself. So because the priorities now is like family, business and family, and now when it comes to you, do you have time for yourself? How does it work with your own timing that you would have time to just relax or to do tennis? We spoke earlier before we started the interview that he likes tennis and he goes every now and then whenever he can, or swimming whenever he feels like. So how do you manage that along with the other two big priorities, which is business and family?
Actually, that's why I told you,
you have to compromise sometimes?
We have to compromise. We have to compromise in the sense, see, most of the time what's happening it is, to be frank, that's why I am dropping my, follow-ups in my health clubs and all that, most of the time I will not get the time. For, I'll keep this,
because
this sporting activities or health, training.
For the last.
The less. But I know it is the most important thing for anybody's life, and always in my, when I'm sitting with my friends, even my family, wife, and always say, why you're not going nowadays for the training, or you're not going for even it's very important in anybody's life, and health is the most important, and because of the current lifestyle almost all the people having, it's very important. But in my case it is a little bit backward, and I definitely I want to come back. A friend like you, it is there to call and you tell Rafees today why it's not.
Some people needs pushing.
Yeah, this side is required a little bit.
If I were the Aladdin genie, the lamp, Aladdin lamp genie, and you have this wish, what would that be regarding what we spoke about, which is life fitness and personal fitness, family, and business? If something that you need to priority balance, and I was the genie, what would you ask me?
You're asking what I will ask from you.
What would you ask from me? Or I can rephrase the questions that if we are now in a time machine and there's a button, you press it, you're gonna go back in time, probably another 10 years in the past, but you can only change priorities, nothing else. What would you change, if any? In terms, of course, of what we spoke about, which is business, family, personal fitness, or well-being.
Definitely, I need to bring my personal fitness into. That is the biggest gap I am having, which I am not following. The other two, I am handling it, and I believe I need to bring that back.
So
Because you are the genie. I can ask that.
I guess this is an insight into this segment, a different segment of society, because I wouldn't call Rafees' title as a regular job, which is from 9 to 3 or 9 to 5. His job is a bit different, the demands are a bit different, and at the same time we're gonna see how different models of people and examples actually managing their life, and from there we're gonna come up with a different solution. And that was the core of the research, is that we want to come with different solutions. However, if there is one more thing you would like to do today and take an action towards, what would that be? What would be the first thing you do if you have the time, if the genie gave you your time? Would that be, would you go to swim? Would you go for tennis? Would you go for a day off? What would you do right now if you have 24 hours where no phone is gonna ring, no wife is not gonna ask you about anything, it's just total space out. You press the pause button in the universe. What would you be doing? Go to an island, go out of anything. There's no limitations about time and distance. If you have a 24 hours where you're not gonna be answering for anything, what are you gonna do?
I'll go to somewhere, I can sit and relax, preferably an island.
I would do that as well. So
preferably in an island. It's yes.
So that was concludes our chat, and we're gonna touch up on. There's another series of interviews is gonna go on with the icons in Dubai and UAE, and trying to absorb the business and entrepreneurship aspects and goals for us, for myself and other entrepreneurs, is like how we can get to a higher level just by modeling others. So we definitely should make another meeting at some point, probably maybe in your office, where we can get an inside shoot at the Millionaires Business Club. We'll try to arrange that, but we can always post everything online. Rafees, man, I'm happy to be here. It's it was very smooth, and you're smiling, which is good. And I'm here talking naturally. Thank you very much.
And Ishan's project, because I would like to congratulate you first of all for your initiation, and all the best for your new ideas. And hopefully, if any supports or anything from outside can extend, it will be always our pressure to support you. And thanks a lot for watching us.
Thank you very much.